Night Shift with Respawn Machine. This is Respawn Machine. How is everybody tonight? Gonna be doing some more Vampyr tonight. That's really it. That's really all I have to say at this moment. Just gonna be doing more Vampyr, and I'm looking forward to it. Because I like this game very much. It's a good game. Let me close my way too many Chrome tabs and window. I have just too many things open on my desktop. They've got like a bunch of folders, some notes, some Chrome windows. Shut it all down and boot up Vampyr. All right. Give it a second. It's coming. It is coming. Maybe. Oh, okay, there we go. There it is. Game, please. All right, cool. Cool. I'm still amused by that warning. Like, who is... I'm assuming they just put it in as a precaution against crazy people, but I don't know. I'm still very curious about who that's for. Because, you know, I don't think you would put something in that like that in there just for funsies. You know, like when you see a warning on the back of something, like when you have an iron and on the tag it says do not immerse in water or whatever, like, you know that those things are there because somebody has tried to do something. At least that's the common thinking. It makes sense to me. Okay, so I need to go to Lady Ashbury's mansion and find out. Oh, I was tracking that too. Yeah. Hold up. Hold up. Right, so this quest, yeah. The marker leads me to beyond a fence that I can't get past. It leads me to like beyond this fence. So this game is not quick to hand you keys. So I have no idea how to get in here. Nope, no clue. I guess I'm gonna go and just continue with the mainline quest. Where, hold on, hold up. I apparently have put markers down. I can't find them. Where did I put my custom markers? Hold on. Maybe if I aim towards them, I can better locate them? Okay, one's this way. No, it's not. What? Oh, they're both right here. Why are they both right there? That's very weird. Okay. There's a bunch of events all over the city. Event, 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 and then where's my quest? Right here. What the heck is happening? What are these events? All right. Storyline. Storyline time. I'm cold, but I also refuse to put on pants. So, that's my problem. Still wearing shorts. It's like, yeah, it's December 14th and I'm still wearing shorts. Because I don't go to work anymore, so nobody can stop me from wearing shorts. No one's gonna write me up for wearing shorts all the time into December. I mean, apparently being slightly cold is actually pretty good for you. So, that's cool. I guess I would say I prefer being slightly cold to being slightly hot. being slightly hot can just be oppressive.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
I don't know if they were talking about me or... Ah! Off to a great start. And I'm stuck on... Yep, okay. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Well, that was a bit clumsy. It's a bit of a rough start, but that's okay. I haven't played this game for 2 whole days, so... Actually, did I play this on Saturday? I might have played a little bit of this on Saturday. But it's definitely like a sea legs kind of game. Oh, who is that? That is... Thanks, Katamari, for the host. Appreciate it. Oh. Hello, Father. Yes.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I'm not your champion, or I insist you be quiet, or go away! I'll go with this one.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of
Father!
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
At approximately 8 p.m. last night, Dr. Jonathan Reed of local Pembroke Hospital was spotted shouting to nobody on a bridge. When asked about the incident, Dr. Reed said, "I do not wish to talk about it," and the issue was dropped. But it was still very weird. Nope, not this way. This is not the way. That is a very weird digging position. It's like... one knee down, one leg out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've definitely assumed that position before. But that doesn't change it from being a very weird position. Also, I must go this way. Oh, I can get through here now. Oh, okay. Hello, guy. Okay. I can't.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Jeez. Okay. There's more vampires around now. That's fun. Just gonna let them do this for a minute. You guys go for it. Just gonna pick things up off the street. Stepped on a box. Okay. There's a guy trying to get through a door down there. This part of town is cool. I don't think I've been over here yet. Or maybe a little bit, but like, that's it. Just a little bit. I think I was just here and then over here before. Yes. Cool. Ooh, box. That one's locked, of course.
Better go home, sir.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. I wonder if they've exterminated each other over here yet. Bye. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Never mind. Who is fighting who here? All right, I was gonna go for the other guy, but yay, I win! Just three different forces. One big ol' street clusterfuck. I win. Hooray! Good job, me. That's kind of fun, though. I always have an appreciation for games where different factions end up fighting each other. Of course, the other day I did see an instance where the guard just kind of stood around while a skull was right behind them, and I was waiting because I was actually running. Oh, look at this. Cool. Very moody. This is some big, moody English stuff right here. And there's a Volcod in the garden. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. I think this is Lady Ashbury's house.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
It is quite big.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
Huh.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Why do you continue to mock me?
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Mary was the murderous
My sister
vampire.
Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
How so? Like, I guess you would have to stake them or something? Also, the shadows in this game look kind of weird today. Like, under her nose and under her jacket, the shadows are a little... I don't know, maybe it's just the lighting in this area, but it's a little odd.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I don't know. He was made out of blood. He didn't have arms or legs. He was just kind of floating on a bridge made out of blood. He also had horns made out of blood. I don't know. Inference.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Okay. Thanks,
I must
cutscene.
say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can
Is that a
still
bread?
drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Oh, that's kind of charming, actually.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me?
Call me
I've
Elizabeth.
been asked to deliver an
My lady.
official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence
Hi,
the destiny
Freebeer.
of the Empire.
Vampire party.
Some believe
Woo.
they merely protect it.
I have to go visit a bunch of really old vampires. Yeah, that's about it. How you doing? How's it going, Freebeer? How was your weekend?
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals, all of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman.
Oof.
That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Sexist vampires! Nuh-uh. Not on my watch. Weekend was good. Not enough of it. Yeah, I get that. I'm glad it's good, though. But, agreed. I mean, I don't really have a job right now. I mean, I work on stuff, but, like, weekends are nice because Katamari's off, and I get to hang out with him. So, yeah, agreed. Man, I'm disappointed in these sexist vampires.
Should I trust them?
Of course
Curses.
not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
What is it like? Oh, lady immortals have less blood magic. What is the rationale there? I'm mad at a cabal of vampires in a video game. Yes. I don't know. Especially because when you look back on like ancient civilizations, you know, us in our Western world like to be like, oh, women never did anything, but like archaeology keeps digging up more and more evidence that we just live in a super sexist society, and that not everywhere it was horrible. So, yeah, taking next week off, try to relax, nice. Same with Katamari. Yeah, starting Monday, I believe. So that is exciting. I mean, everyone needs. I feel like this holiday season of all holiday seasons. This is a really awkward stillness right here. They're just kind of like, without saying anything.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see
Also,
you as
Mary
Ascalon
was
did.
insanely powerful, so
They
that's
must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing. through
that
her
was like
veins.
one of the
I'm
most
not sure I can
difficult
accept their invitation. I have
boss
seen
fights I've done in a very long time.
how Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
I hope Lord Redgrave is just like Dr. Orpheus from Venture Brothers. Just like a windbag. Bring me my blue windbreaker is my favorite line from him. Looks like your classic Victorian longing. That it does. That it does. Yeah, classic wordless Victorian longing. Do vampires have sex in this universe? I don't. That's always. Anyway. Who is Lord Redgrave?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
Which is some bullshit.
How long has he
Redgrave?
been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Huh.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Obviously, immortality does not confer enlightenment. Obviously. Right, Freebeer. You're right. Dang sexist vampires!
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
It's just, I don't know, I guess it's just a shock to me because, I feel like in all other vampire material type, games, TV shows, movies, whatever, gender is a thing that becomes obsolete after the creation of a vampire. Like, in almost everything I've ever seen, like, a male and a female vampire are, like, the exact same amount of powerful. So it's just like, what? To see this? Although it's not necessarily saying that they're the exact same amount of powerful, it's just, I guess it's an unusual element to include in a vampire-based world. Just, like, the idea of, like, oh yeah, we still care about gender. We're immortal. We drink blood. We can do some crazy shit. But she's got lady bits, we don't want her. She doesn't have a pee-pee?
If you
Not
are
in my
convinced
club.
I must meet him. I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Huh. I wonder if vampire societies reflect the times. Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't know. I think I was talking about this last week, how, like, how Rome kind of fucked everyone over by being the way that they are, or were, rather. And that, yeah, I was talking about, was this on Saturday? Anyway, like, the very structured, like, social situation we have now is entirely thanks to Rome. Like, so many other ancient cultures were, like, way more loosey-goosey with, like, the ideas of, like, gender and power, to the point, like, I'm gonna get all angry again.
Should we fight
Gonna
back?
get all angry.
I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
Gonna get all angry again.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Priwen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Yikes.
Why start a second one?
Priwen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You think you missed most of my streams last week? Busy playing Dragon Quest. Nice. I mean, that's a good reason. I think that's a good reason. Yeah, I think I streamed all day. Other than... I'm trying to remember what my streaming schedule was last week. I only did about an hour of Indie Horror Saturday. Because I had a really nasty headache, and the games I had were all just kind of generally bad, and it was like one of those headaches that feels like the physical feeling of nails on a chalkboard combined with bad games is just, nah, not having it.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor.
Ah.
I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the
What
plan?
is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
I just noticed he's wearing a tie. I don't know how I've gone through most of this game not realizing that he's wearing a tie, but he's wearing a tie. That's cool. It's very doctorly.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Cool beans. Thanks, Liz.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Oh
Will I
boy.
see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No, I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor? and call me Elizabeth.
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations.
Hey!
The natural order of things.
Antediluvians.
Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Well, alright. There's something I was gonna say a moment ago. But I have forgotten it. Alright. Off to the Ascalon Club.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Oh man, I've got a lot of experience again. Yeah, I did a little bit of Indie Horror Saturday. It was not my greatest stream. But that's okay. Not all gonna be my greatest streams. This way, I guess. Nice car. That's a very fancy car. Now I'm, like, legitimately, like, what the fuck was I about to say? I think it was a joke about something. Alright, nope. I'm good. I jump up here? Nope, there's no... Okay, and it's locked. Jonathan can jump through barrels and destroy them just by slamming his body into them, but I can't go through rickety wooden fences. I can't go through that, but I can do this. Alright, not that bag stopped me. I was thwarted by that bag, but yeah. Alright, so how do I get there then? Guess they can't all be death flushed. Nope. Unfortunately not. Now there's other vampires in this game on the streets. That's fun. So, just escaping. It's a lot of screaming. Call of the Sea. Ah, do tell. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, there's guys right there. Where the heck am I? Is this the rail line? Is that what this is? Don't mind me, just walking by. Great.
Recognize him?
No, this one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. You'll make your home happy.
Right? Alright.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
This way, maybe? Yeah, okay, I should be able to get in this way.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Huh. Interesting. This water needs to be drained. Urgently. Yep, this is the way. Hello.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them! I'll take its head!
This is very easy this time around. Hey! Alright, got him. We're good. Lovecraftian kind of puzzle adventure game. It's on Game Pass. Oh. I actually, now that you say that, I actually don't know what Game Pass is. What is Game Pass? I've heard people reference it before. Is it like Steam? Yeah, is it like Steam in some way? I mean, I usually use Steam and I use a little bit of GOG, but not a ton. Okay, I don't like that noise. That noise is very irritating. But I do like Lovecrafty things. Wow, very moody. Porcelain china? Finest quality. Oh my goodness, they do literally have porcelain china in there. Wow, okay. What's over here? There's fish. There's a lot of fish.
The
So,
Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
is that just a random passerby? Or is this some guy? Oh, these are just NPCs. Okay. Alright. Ascalon Club. Oh, it's a subscription service. Neat. Okay. Cool, cool. Wait a minute. That might be what Darwin uses. I'm not sure. Cool. Yeah, I mostly just use Steam and wait for sales. A lot of sales. His knocking animation is weird, admittedly. Hello.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I wish I had one of those.
Welcome to the
Katamari, do you want to get a little like slidey thing on the door?
Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
That guy looks even worse than I do. Sweet. Yeah, let's get a little tiny okay.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
What happened here?
There's been quite a battle here.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
There's lady furniture. By that I mean it has ladies. That's interesting. Here's some old British guys. There's one British child? Is that a child or a lady? Given the tiny hands, I'm gonna say probably a child. It's a clock. What's that? I will leave that there. I don't want to steal. Well, yeah, I do. I want to steal, but I never know in games if they're gonna, like, get mad at you for stealing. If there's, like... I don't know. That doesn't really make any sense, I'm sure, but... Is this where I'm supposed to be? Don't actually know. Is there another door down here? Oh.
Good evening.
Well, alright.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
All these guys look awful.
Come forward, young Echo, for we have so much to discuss.
Jesus. Something, somehow, totally red.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed.
What is it called?
I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive
Sclera.
association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and
Boy.
I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
So that always baffles me, that whole, like, women have too many emotions. They can't make decisions. Periods. Like, it's not even like a, no they don't. It's just like a, men get weird and emotional all the time too. It's not a gender thing. Everyone gets weird and emotional from time to time. I just think that it's so weird that there's still this, and I know this is a game, but like people do genuinely still seem to believe this out there in the world. That whole like, ladies have periods and they can't control their periods and make them get all angry and bitchy and send a nuke. It's like, what? What? You know, but like, you'll see dudes like put a fist through a wall because the Dodgers lost or whatever. Is that a team? I don't remember. Anyway. Once again, I'm getting mad at a video game.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk?
Oh boy.
Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say before is somehow totally red sclera is better than like partially red sclera. At least, I don't know, there's something very creepy about these vampires who have like really bloodshot looking eyes. And that's it. I don't know. I forgot what he asked. Do I know the name of I feel like I should be sassy and be like, don't speak about my family. But I feel like this is probably just no.
No, I haven't.
There we go.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage,
Wow, he's rude.
you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I only have one option I can send.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna drain him at some point in this game? Probably towards the end. I don't know, it's just a feeling. Can't be more powerful than Mary. Jeez.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
That sounds kind of lame, though.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
I feel like it'd be more fun to swear to protect and serve the people. But that's just me. I mean, swearing to a nation? Eh. They definitely are working overtime to make this guy a villain. Yeah, really. He's kind of the worst.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours. Sent to
Okay, Freebeer.
East End of All Skulls.
Hopefully I'll see you back.
Death be an issue.
Do
But
not
thank you.
worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Alright, I guess I can send.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
This is creepy.
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Sure.
Yes. I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
This feels like a bad idea.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's
Okay.
traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Hi, Bri. Welcome. Yeah, that guy's very creepy.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Don't like it. No, I don't like it. Mm-mm. Anyway, hi, Bri. Welcome in. How you doing?
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I
Well,
spotted at least
I am now part of this creepy club.
is an outrage. We shall check
Oh,
these
they're
intruders.
xenophobic in here now, too. That's cool.
A gigantic falcon 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before...
So many phobias, so little time. Yeah, seriously.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Bearer.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Yeah, so this club is a bunch of weird old British people who are sexist and xenophobic. And probably all the other phobics. It's not a great club. Also, it would suck to be turned into an immortal at like 70. Just be stuck for like centuries in a 70-year-old body as opposed to like, oh, 25. I got turned when I was 25 and I'm forever young and beautiful. I got turned when I was 60. Like, geez, that sucks. Sorry. Pretty good. Just made a double batch of dog treats. Nice. Made with banana, peanut butter, oats, and coconut oil. That sounds delicious, even for humans. Well done. Tilly is very picky about treats. I've tried to give her like nice new fancy treats, and she really just likes this one brand. So, you know. Oh well.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does
They
it
are
offer
tasty.
that I consider
Nice.
you my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Yeah, this guy is just so much villain material.
You were spying on me.
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until
How?
he put an end to
He
it.
was like 8 feet tall. Who was Fergal, really?
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod, all muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed, ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
Interesting.
You do know I killed him.
Yes,
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied scours in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
Skulls are victims.
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens, but they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
I know we're facing a crisis, but I'm sure
Great.
no one took the time to clean up the mess inside the club since we were attacked. I must admit the Guard of Prewen impressed me.
Can I not talk to these douchebags? Guess not. Can I talk to this guy?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece?
Are you a vampire?
Figuratively.
I feel uneasy.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiative.
Like, is this guy
Who you are?
a
Why
vampire?
would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man
Oh,
with a
okay.
heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Oh. That name.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
His old person twitching is a little,
What can you tell me about
uncomfortable.
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Wait. Grandpa N. What does N/O mean again, Katamari?
Are you sick?
Personally,
No.
I consider
Oh, okay.
my advancing years
I thought it was,
in itself. My body is slowly abandoning.
I thought it was,
me to read.
you know, the text speak, that lingo all the kids are using these days. Maybe? I don't know.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Oh, wait! I think this was the person Lady Ashbury said was, like, up for immortality, maybe?
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Oh. Okay.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Fair enough.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world.
Are we best friends now? Yes.
To arrive at that
Yes.
diagnosis.
Hi, Hooch.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Welcome in. Good evening. How was your
Should I
weekend?
suppose that you're here in search of some
Thank you for continuing your sub. I really appreciate it.
I'm here to
But also,
implement my plan
yes.
to save the city I was born in.
Tier 3,
Cast out
lay off my
the
wife,
ghastly
bro.
evil
Great.
That has us all on our knees.
Classic Katamari. Thank you for shouting out, Hooch. He did the thing. He did do the thing. Katamari. I feel like we should just get a clip of you saying that at some point, Katamari. And people can just use it. And just... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I'm in the movie! Hey! Glib! Welcome in! Welcome in, how you doing? In the immortal words? Or words of Thanos. Is it Thanos or Thanos? I know it's Thanos, but my mind went Thanos. That's not it. I don't even know who you are, but thank you for that thing. Would be a top tier sound command. Yes. Yes, it would be. Anyway, how you doing? Doing okay? Just chilling? Very cool. That sounds good. I mean, chilling is good. I approve. You have 2 tier 3 subs. 1 is D-Win. Thank you, Hooch. Yay, I feel special. This is my I feel special moment. Doing an I feel special dance so nobody can see. Involves a lot of elbows. Woo! Ah, did you? Glib. Yes. Well, please enjoy. Hooch is awesome. And please enjoy your sub. Kata just wants my simp juice for his own stream. Yeah, you know it. You know it. I'm talking to a very old man who's making very old man movements right now. Saving up for the tier 9 though. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Twitch had more than like 3 tiers? I could see them doing that someday. Just to get more money out of people. You know, go all the way up to tier 9. Tier 9 is like $90 in a month or something. You get a strip tease from the streamer. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. If you sub tier 9, you get the best of 3. That is, yeah. Yeah. You donate plasma to the streamer. Yep. Tier 9, you become the streamer. You ascend. It's like tier 9. It's not tier 9. It's called Ascension. It's the Ascension subscription. Alright, I'm gonna keep talking to this guy so I can stop looking at his weird old man animations. You assume some of their college debt. I mean... Oh, okay, okay. This game always does this, and I find it very funny when the game's just like, fine, I guess you're not playing. I'll just pause myself. Sorry, game. I was chatting. Geriatric gyrating. Oh, God. The streamers on Twitch are just vessels that cycle souls through them. Tier 999 or something. I don't even... What is a holy number? I know like 3 is sometimes a holy number. And I think 69 is probably a holy number depending on who you ask. But like, is there... 42? I don't know.
What do you know
Ow!
about the guard?
It's in my elbow.
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment.
Ouchies.
This is what the nation
Holy number
needs.
is 316. That is... Okay. That is correct. Yes. Tier 316. God loves you, so he murdered his son because he loves you. I mean...
But they are our
That's
enemies.
about it.
They are not mine.
That is about what happened.
Would you help them?
No.
Oh, Christianity.
There is a time for such methods.
Your
But
translation of the Bible would
will
slap.
not be
I
enough
believe
to
it.
fight this plague.
I would kind of love to see... You can cut Job way down. Ah. I've only read very small portions of the Bible. Like I think I read part of Revelations, and it was weird. Book of Job. God doesn't care about your problems and won't save you. Boom, done. Nicely done, Hooch. Well done. I approve. Oh, so in this game, vampires can be very sexist. So that's fun. So I was just talking about how like Rome ruined everything. Because I'm very annoyed that vampires are sexist in this game. Sexist vampires. I'm sure there's also sexy vampires, but I was talking about like gender politics and like probably I don't know too much about like race relations in ancient Rome, but I'm sure they were good. But yeah, like gender politics in ancient Rome have stuck around pretty much to today. And fuck you guys. Ugh. Rome ruined everything. That's my thesis. Hi, Akuma. Welcome in. How's it going? Came in at the right time. How have you been? Katamari, thank you for shouting out Akuma.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
I'm talking to a bunch of old men right now. It's really exciting gameplay. It is weird how much praise Rome and Greece get when they were still so violent. Yeah, no, they were. And then like Athens is held up as like, oh, Athens was so good. And it's like, Athens was all right, I guess. But Sparta was actually, people were given way more equality in Sparta. Like, apparently, like, baby girls were fed the same amount as baby boys in ancient Sparta. They weren't in Athens. What the fuck? I didn't know that until later. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, like, pretty much no ancient civilizations were good all around, but like Rome, just, why? Why'd you guys have to spread? Couldn't you have let somebody else cooler with better ideas spread, please? It's going. You're in here. You hope the stream is, it's going well, yeah. I'm glad you're here, Akuma. It's, I love this game a lot. It's really interesting. And yeah, no complaints really. Even though sometimes the animation is a little, I mean, the animation itself is pretty good, but sometimes when you're talking to NPCs, they just kind of like wobble around the screen and it's like, all right, buddy, slow down a little bit.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic.
And then it pauses on you if you don't keep interacting with it, which feels very sassy.
Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall.
Oh no!
A formidable.
No! No! Not again!
The infected masses.
I'm sorry, Mariana, for screaming. No! No! That's unfair.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaken?
Jesus Christ!
Sacrifice for summary execution.
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs. And it needs it now.
Alright, Donald Trump. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on chat. Rome forwarded technology and raised massive buildings. There are slaves in big buildings to fight lions for fun. Yeah, really, exactly. Rome invaded everybody. They forced their social structures on us. They gave us Christianity. It's just not a good time, man. No, at least in Greece, they were all kind of gay and could do whatever you wanted in that sense. But like, God damn it. And Sparta, I'm sorry, I've got a boner for Sparta, I guess. In Sparta, women could train with the men, and they could even own property. So, sounds good to me. Or if you were a Viking, you could be a warrior. Okay, but in Rome, you're just somebody's wench. I don't like it. You're just in time to see me ruin chat. Hell yeah. Ruin chat or the Twitter timeline. Twitter's far too angry. Yeah. Yeah. There's just days where I just don't really do anything on Twitter, and I'm kind of cool with that. Like, I know you're supposed to engage with your social network and everything. It's good for growth or whatever, but some days I'm just not about it. Some days I just kind of want to, like, work on something actually meaningful, you know? Twitter just shows me stuff I hate. I don't know why. Yeah. Or I'll go down like a rabbit hole of like, wait, is that true? And then I gotta find out and it's a bunch of bullshit. Alright, I guess there's nobody else I can talk to here. Why Greece better than Rome? Because 1, gay. 2, no God. Yeah! Being gay and polytheism... No, yeah, that's the right word. Those are... I mean, I'm definitely more polytheistic than monotheistic. Should I steal from here? It wouldn't hurt. Why? Why not? Oh, I got a key. Sweet. Nobody telling you. Don't worry about why this room has been ransacked. Oh, it was the guard of Pruin. They must have come up here and taken everything from this room, including these shillings. Wow, those nasty old guard of Pruin. What are you guys gonna do with sodium hydrochloride solution? Huh? What's a bunch of fancy old gentleman vampires gonna be doing with opium? Okay, no, you know what? Never mind. I know what they're gonna be doing with opium. Yeah, Twitter is scary and special sometimes. I just don't want to hang out there because it does me a frighten, and I'm not ready. You're deist at best. Realistically, that's what you say to not kill your grandparents. Because if I'm like, God ain't real, they'd collapse. Yeah, there's always that complicated bit. For sure, for sure. My family is... God, what is the right word? I want to... Is it animism? Ooh, is this the basement? I want to go in the basement. You know, where you kind of like believe in nature. That's what my mom and sister are. And I'm cool with that, because that's kind of closer to what I am. Where is this going? Let's go down here. Ooh, is this to the basement? Sweet. We're optimistic agnostics, but then my mom and sister and I are kind of more like, nature is wonderful. Maybe nature's God, like that kind of thing. I don't know. Ooh. Of the recreational use of blood. Cool, cool. What am I gonna find down here? Is that it? I was expecting some dark secrets in this basement. Instead, it's just a bunch of old books and stuff. I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting to find, like, a wench down here. I don't know what she'd be doing down here, but that's what I expected. Well, wonder what's through the other door. Also, I wonder if the game expects me to steal everything. That box didn't collapse. I'm standing on a box. Mark the time and date. Is 9:57 on December 14th, 2020. I'm standing on a box in Vampyr. It did not collapse. Also, I'm looking at a suit of armor. Thank you, Katamari. Wow, this is a big moment for me. I walked on a box and it didn't instantly splinter under my feet. Amazing. Amazing. Can I play the piano in this game? No. There's been a fight here, as you guys can probably tell. What's through here? Is this the back door? Aha, it is the back door. Okay. So, it seems like I can just get back in though whenever I need to. Which is nice. Like I don't have to knock.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
I think that's probably correct. And also, yeah, absolutely 100% correct. I like how Dr. Reed is like, oh my god, an ancient vampire? Meanwhile, he's talked to this dude in an ethereal form twice, like on bridges. surrounded by blood. I mean, come on, Dr. Reed. Whoa, what's through here? I want to know what's through here. Haha. Embankment sewers. Get to go in a lot of sewers in this game. Have I been down here? I mean, a lot of these sewers kind of look samey after a while, but I'm not sure. Ooh, Myth of the Horned Vampire. Yeah, I will look at that. Hold on. Gotta find... Here we go. What is a tale but forgotten or mythicized? You know what? Never mind. I'll read this later. I don't feel like doing it right now. The Horned Vampire seems to be the person who sired Jonathan here. Because the vampire thing I keep talking to on Bridges has a pair of... Actually, I think it's got like 4 blood horns. Which is pretty neat. West End! Yes! The West End! I'm in the West End. Look at this detail, though. I'm sorry, maybe it's just because I play so many retro games, and a lot of them don't have this level of detail, but like, dang, that's a lot of detail. That wasn't necessary, no one had to put that in the game. I think this is like one of the most modern games I've played in recent history. Like modern, comparatively, like when it came out and when I played it. So most of the time I just play retro stuff. And that's cool, but it is kind of nice to play something that's sort of newish. Why is this blood not showing up? Is it old? Huh. Weird. This is the Dark Souls of vampire games. It's difficult. Actually, though, it's very difficult. So, yeah, maybe. I wouldn't say that's a totally untrue statement. It's really difficult. Oh! Yeah, I know where this is. I don't think that's Fergal. It's a little too small to be him. I also don't think that's Fergal. Is that Fergal over there? No, it's a box. Is that? No. Okay, well, I killed him down here somewhere. Yeah, Hooch, were you? I don't think you were here when I did this the other day, but I fought Mary, his sister, who came back as a vampire, and oh my god. That was one of the hardest boss fights I have done in a very long time. Jesus. Like, it was kind of rewarding after I was done. It was like, oh cool, I did that. Wow, but holy crap. Alright, where does this... Hold on. Oh, okay. Yep. You saw that? Cool. Yeah, no, that was insanely difficult. And yet, they're like, oh, women vampires. Psh, you can't trust women vampires. Mary kicked my ass, like, at least twice. I feel like maybe more than that. I, like, eked out a victory, but Jesus Christ. It was a good fight, at least. I mean, one of the things this game does really well is making you feel like, yeah, I did it, after you do something difficult. Something about the combat is just, it's rewarding when you finally get through it. And then, really fun while you're doing it. I just have nice things to say about this game. Some jokes, yeah, but mostly just nice things. Because it's V good. Be good. Alright, West End. Oh man. Everything's locked all the time. There's no keys in all of London. Keys are illegal. How dare you want to unlock doors? Oh, there's a lady here. Hello, ma'am. You seem to be sad. Tell me about your human feelings.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them.
Oh, dear Lord.
Juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please.
Oh no.
Help me to disobey the voice.
oh no.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
This
Miss Billow,
this lady's face.
Try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head.
She
forces me to do so.
doesn't have a texture
Drink
right
their
now.
blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
How do I make her face texture show up? This was happening with Ichabod Throgmorton, and it's happening with her now.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes.
Tilly's being a good girl.
Help.
She is sitting on our computer tower and being cute.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Yikes. Alright.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
Is she a vampire? She's either a vampire or got some issues. It's hard to tell in this game. Although, one of the patients in the hospital, I don't think I showed this on stream, but one of the patients in the hospital is like, I'm an ancient vampire, don't tell anybody. And it's low-key kind of funny. Like, alright, game. Okay, well done.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Alright.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Other than
Infection. The rats.
eating rats.
I heard. Rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light,
Ooh.
no life left.
Oh boy, sounds like fun. Alright, bye!
Go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
I will leave you to consume more rats. I can also consume rats in this game. And I've done it several times just because the game is like, press F! And then I press F and I consume a rat. I will talk to this lady.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you?
Oh,
I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually. actually.
Well,
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan.
thanks.
Remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son? They were such a beautiful family.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
Well, this is awkward. We know each other, apparently. She does have a face texture, though, so that's good. Congrats on the face texture.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your sister.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Well,
Why is my
somebody is
return so
angry.
surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been.
So is this, I guess this person is just a friend? An upper class friend from back in the day? Because Jonathan is an upper class gentleman, I guess. I think his house is actually around here somewhere.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right.
Uh-oh, it's us!
I'd pay them a visit.
It's me and
A
Katamari.
big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north.
We're
of
the
railway bridge.
McPhersons. We have not left the house.
Goodbye.
Because infection.
I remember when Mary came here with her husband.
Alright.
They were such a beautiful family.
Oh, the moon's out. It's much brighter now. Okay. So. There's 2 places I can go. Oh, look at this little underpass area. Oh, it's so charming. Read the London news. Ooh, can I read any of these headlines? Talk about rain, holiday Isle. The Illustrated London View. What does this say? Can I read any of them? Standard fashion. Hamlet? Is that what that says? Does this say? Yeah, it says Hamlet. The Daily Telegraph. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can read. Unless... a warning leaflet. Oh boy. I have a ton of necklaces just like those. Definitely us. I didn't mean her. I meant the people who have locked themselves in their house and haven't left probably because of the pandemic. Or the epidemic. As they say in this game. But they're suspicious because they haven't left their house. We're suspicious.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no.
Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Well, all right. Interesting. No relationships, but... Huh. All right.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Awkward. Is this so this is her adopted daughter, or how does that work? I mean, that's cool, but
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste, even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
don't be a capitalist, Dr. Reed.
But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Fight the power. Your dog has a necklace, has her name on it. Aw, really? That's cute. That is cute. Tilly has a handful of sweaters that she hates. That's about it. But I still put them on her anyway, because she's cute. I am petting her. Give me a second. I must mess up her fur for a second. Okay, I'm done. Yes. Alright.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see, and one day I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End.
Huh.
When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Interesting.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Yeah!
Yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Yeah! This game, I don't know, this game is like... What is the word I'm looking for? It presents you with polarizing characters, I guess. You got a sexist vampire club, but then this young lady calling for, you know, redistribution of wealth and power for all. And then you've got the hyper rich, the hyper poor, and the people who are like defying expectations on both sides. I don't know, it's the social stuff explored here is very interesting and relevant to me. And by that I mean, in my opinion, it's very interesting and relevant It's not specifically relevant to me. It's yeah.
Are you a suffragette then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
And Dr. Reed kind of rides the line between being, I don't want to call him a shit, but there are times in the game where he is kind of a shit because he'll just like march up to somebody and be like, I think you're doing a bad thing. I'm ignoring all the circumstances. I think you're doing a bad thing. But then he also like has very progressive opinions despite being an upper class white man of wealth and power in 1918 England. So, I don't know. Interesting. Like, super interesting. Why do I feel like I'm gonna write an essay on this game when I'm done with it? Because I probably am. Except, like, a fun video essay, not a real essay, because no one reads those.
How the local.
You most likely will, yeah.
People here can't wait
Yeah.
for a wall to be built to
The
isolate
goddamn
the
wall!
from the rest of town.
No!
That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Oh, Charlotte. Charlotte. You fucked up!
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Maybe? No.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
You need to wrap presents and prepare shipping labels. This has got to be top #1 worst Christmas, unrivaled. I mean, it could still be a good Christmas. It's definitely the weirdest Christmas. I mean, in our respective families, nobody has died, right? So that is good. But yeah, I also need to wrap presents and prepare shipping labels. I doubt he's here, but let me check. James! In the very small chance that you are in this chat, cover thine ears. What is the word? I want to say, like, what is the fancy way of saying ASAP? There's like a very old word that I can't think of. Anyway, post haste. Thank you, Katamari. Oh no, I'm sorry, Hooch. Never mind. I am thinking of you guys. That's really rough. That's, like, especially so close to the holidays. That's gotta be, yeah. Automod, please! Automod! Why? Thanks, Automod. Yeah, really. Why does Automod just hates you, Hooch? I don't know why Automod has such like a bone to pick with you. God. Jesus Christ, Automod. COVID is a bitch. Yeah, I mean, Automod really likes, maybe Automod just wants to get your attention, Hooch Senpai. Ooh. That's why it picks on you, like a playground crush. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not really the same kind of... Yeah, not at all, honestly. But, like, with the COVID thing, Tilly might have, like, a high calcium situation with her blood, and it'd be really easy to go get her checked out. But it's also like, do we want to go out into the world right now if it's not, you know, life or death? It's just like, Automon-chan. Yeah, Automon-chan. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, she's fine. We've noticed, like, she's got, like, a slight tremble in her front legs occasionally. Like, very occasionally. And I mentioned it to her vet, who was like, oh, yeah, she had high blood calcium last time she got her blood checked, so that could be the cause, but we don't know for sure. And, okay, hold on. So, like, I don't know. It's just one of those, like, the number one reason behind high calcium for cats is nothing. Just like, you know, nobody knows, it's a mystery. And then the second most common reason for high calcium is cancer. So it's like flip a coin. I mean, it's probably nothing, but it's also just like, yikes. Anyway, give Gracie a vitamin for her joints every morning. Aw, taking good care of her. Didn't even type her name. I knew what you meant. Oh, but so I was going to say, a lot of our presents got sent directly to their destination with somebody else there promising to wrap them eventually. I got like a vintage Soviet chess set for my brother, and I have been like scrubbing each piece with a toothbrush because they're not crusty, but they're a little like, So that's basically what I did today. Chip's here, lurking for love. Thank you for the lurk, Chip. How you doing? Good to see you. You did that with your parents' gifts. But you have gifts for some friends and your brother. Yeah. Like, I wanted to, you know, give the chess pieces a scrub first, and then it was like the stuff that might not be able to like get here and then out that I just sent to the place. You're surviving. That is good. Survival is good. I'm doing all right. Yeah. I'm glad you derive joy from it, though, Chip. I'm glad you're here.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Yeah. You'll be back and forth, but want my stream to have more visibility big time. Thank you, Chip. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know how people with anxiety survive. Yeah, right? The past couple days you felt like garbage. Oh no. I'm sorry, Hooch. Anxiety is... I don't have consistent anxiety, but I've had like one anxiety attack since this all started. Right before my birthday, actually. And it was gross. That's pretty much it. But it's not like a thing I deal with all the time. It's just like once every couple years, I will get like one anxiety attack and then go back to being pretty much normal. You got your brother a coronavirus-shaped piñata and you put money in some Tootsie Roll wrappers. Right. Well, giving him like $100 so it's worth it to be the must. Holy shit, Bri. Amazing. Amazing. God. Chip says I entirely understand CPTSD. I don't know what that is, but I can make an inference. Thank you, Chip. That is nice of you to. I know you're offering to Hooch, but I'm still gonna say thank you. That's really nice of you to offer. Hooch. Like all day, your stomach is turning over. Are you worried about having it, or is it just like it's unpleasant? There will be real Tootsie Rolls in there too. God damn, Bri. That's amazing and devious.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Complete post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh. Gotcha. That sounds like a lot.
No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Malays,
Sounds like a lot to deal with.
a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
You're just stressed because of your family getting... Yeah, I get that, Hooch. This COVID stuff was a lot easier to ignore when no one had it that you cared about. Maybe not ignore, but cope. Yeah. Absolutely. That makes total sense. Yeah, I mean, I can't help but feel like...
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights.
All of us are gonna
I suspect you may
know
see
somebody. Like, a friend of ours has it at the moment. It seems like nobody's gonna get away without knowing at least one person who's had it. But like, with the rate things are going, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like, not gonna get away without knowing somebody who's gotten very sick from it. It's shitty that we've gotten to this point. But it's not a surprise that we're at this point either. Still a lot of good... There are still lots of good things you could do to... Why can't I read all of a sudden? Keep your stress down and help stay healthy. Yeah. Chip has good ideas.
I need to find out what they're after.
Yes, those are wise words, Chip. Your boss's nephew died and he was like 4 years older than you. Yeah. Yeah, I see, like on Twitter, I'll see occasional tweets that are like, oh, my 30-year-old daughter died today, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. 'Cause, yeah, it doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, there's probabilities that change, but... Oh, boy. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Dogs are blessings, yes. Gracie seems like a very sweet and good doggo. Yes. Give doggo big hugs. What would we do without animals? Tilly, what would we do without animals? She's sleeping on my computer. What would I do without you, bud? And Smeeby too, I guess. She's pretty okay. Smeeby is pretty dang okay. If by okay you mean great. And by pretty you mean very. Haha. Hello, sir. Hold up, fellas. Please don't. Nope. Okay. It's fine. I'm on PC, you can tell, because no autocorrect to hide my dumb hands. I get that. Hello, I have come back from the dead. Hello. Hello, friends. Hello. No! Damn it! Oh, all my blood! Oh boy, two of my favorite guys. This isn't good. Okay, yep. Yeah, this game is difficult. I think I'm just gonna come back. I'll come back later. That's fine. God. This game, it sounds kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm going. Don't worry, I'm going. It sounds crazy, but the area you're in can totally change the nature of a fight. It's very different fighting somebody out in like a courtyard versus a street in this game. And I like that. I think that's kind of cool. But it is something to think about. Because you can get, like, getting cornered is a real issue in this combat. NDG! 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 Yay! One of us. One of us. One of us. Woo! Ah. That's always, that's always a big mood, running into somebody who's just like you and just being like, whoa. I welcome Chip into the brotherhood of Brain don't do the right things sometimes. Welcome, Chip. Welcome. Welcome. Brain not work so good. Sometimes. Are these people fighting? Are you? This man is yelling at the street. Hold on, I have to talk to him. Excuse me, sir.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley.
Oh my god. They're friends?
God.
Awkward.
So you survived the war too. So sorry, I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men.
War. War never changes.
It was true.
That's the one thing I can remember about war. From Fallout. You know when you just say things because... no reason? Tell me about your life in London. War never changes. Twitch never sent you a notification? Oh my god, I feel like Twitch has been very... I don't want to say mean to me because I don't think it's specifically me, but I feel like Twitch isn't sending anybody a notification for me right now, and it's weird. It's weird. You know, not to be like one of those like numbers people, but like it's does that make any sense? Like when you go from having like, oh, there's 4 people right away when you start stream to like you sit at like 2 people for an hour, you know, like I'm saying, I don't care about the numbers. This game is really fun, but it is like weird and it makes you wonder if Twitch is just like, we will tell no one that you are streaming. Anyway, hi Siri, welcome. How are you? Welcome in. Do I play Fallout? Yes, I have played 1, 2, 3, and New Vegas. The ending of Fallout 3 makes me very angry. I was upset. But yeah. I played like the first 2 were maybe my first PC games I ever played. They're pretty great. Kind of granular, but pretty great. Didn't even see it on my phone. Damn it, Twitch. Twitch has just been garbage lately. That's all I have to say. Katamari, thank you for shouting out Siri. Pop Tarts is an angel. I don't make the rules, says Chip. Chip is correct. Gotta smack that bell harder. Yeah, really. I guess... I agree, Hooch. It's just... I don't know what Twitch is doing half the time. Twitch is just being a goof. It's just trying to figure out what snack you want. What do you have? I feel like that's an important question. Do we have... Isn't 76 on, like, PS PS4 hooch? So we have PS3 and that's our latest console. Game is being sassy to me again. I'm just reading chat, Game. Oh, you got one, Bri? Okay. That is good. I'm glad you at least got one. Thank you for letting me know. Your mom keeps coming into your room like you have chocolate. No, thank you, Chip. Thank you for being here. And I think that's it. I think that's... Yes, I have caught up on chat. Hell yeah. Do have chocolate, though. We have chocolate bars sitting in the hallway. Just sitting there on the floor. And every time I look at them, I'm like, would Katamari notice if I took one of these? He would, but,
I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
Uh-huh. Go on. There for cookies, and yes, I would. Ah, man. All right. Yeah, we have all these, like, really good, fancy, nice treats, and we're saving them for Christmas, and it's, I mean, we're gonna save them for Christmas, but there's part of me that's like, would it kill you to just open one tonight? Come on, Respawn. And I'm not gonna do that, but they're there. I'm excited for tasty stuff. It's on PS4, Xbox, PC. Xbone. Thank you for correcting that. Was that the one that people liked? As I know, was it 76 that people... I think 4 was good, yeah? I don't know. 3, the ending of 3 just made me very angry. So angry that it's been years later and I'm still angry about it.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you...
Swipe or no swiping?
Forgive me, Johnny.
Okay.
I didn't want to sound selfish.
Alright.
What is this new battle?
Well, I saw terrible things during the war.
Uh-huh.
Horrors I thought I'd forget.
Uh-huh.
They're here, too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
No. Another vampire hunter. Another wannabe vampire hunter. I like how with the other guy they gave him the line like, there could be a vampire right here, standing next to me and I wouldn't know it. And it's like, alright. Okay, Ichabod. Ichabod Throgmorton. Good stuff.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Alright. Your job gave you 4 New York strip steaks and 4 filet mignons for Christmas, as well as a box full of Cinnabons. Hell yeah. That sounds alright, Bri. That's a good employee gift. Nice. One year, one guy at work gave me a bottle of red wine, and I don't drink red wine because it makes my head bad. So that was cool, I guess. If 76 goes on sale for like $10 or something, I recommend, just because it's like a low-tier Fallout game, but it's a low-tier Fallout game with friends. Okay, I can get behind that. See, I feel like I'm not a huge multiplayer game person, but playing a game that's just full of like shenanigans and bullshit with friends in a non like competitive sense, that sounds pretty fun. That sounds pretty fun. 76 is all bullshit. Sign me up.
Right at home. Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of the world, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Well, I mean, you are hunting vampires, I guess.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district.
You could be on a team of 4. It's a lot of fun.
Infection is
Nice.
everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
They're hiding from the
You need
pandemic.
some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
But there's even more people just out and about vibing. There is PvP, but you need to participate for it to matter, really. If you don't hit back, then you can't really die. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. Alright. I should check this out. Yeah, I'm just not... Yeah! You tell him! What was I gonna say? I got distracted by encouraging that NPC to continue to fight for rights. And you've played since launch. Oh wait, no one you've ever met in 76 wanted to fight. You've played since launch. Awesome. Awesome. Can I just point out how friggin' beautiful this game is? Why is this game so nice to look at? Ah! So moody and English. Look at this shit. Also, it's raining like every single night. Hentai Princess Senpai Omega. Hello. Welcome in. I love this game so much. I really like it. I went into it totally blind. Just like, I'm a fan of Vampire the Masquerade, and I think this got recommended to me by Steam because of that. And I got it on sale, and it is great. Are you a fan? I'm assuming? Fewer glitches than Cyberpunk. Oh, 76? Got him. Yeah, you did get him, Ari. Well done. Yeah, see, like, that sounds okay to me, Hooch. I'm just, like, kind of awkward about certain multiplayer games. Because I mean, it sounds corny, but, like, growing up, games were always, like, my safe space, where nothing bad ever happened, but also, like, you know, somewhere you can be and just kind of chill out and not worry about interacting with people and social situations, that kind of stuff. Because I wasn't very good at those as a kid, so now I'm just still like, eh. But if you're like on a team with somebody, like I played Borderlands back in the day, and that was always fun. You really love this game, just like Bloodlines as well. You're a nurse IRL, so this game just seemed fitting. That's awesome! I also loved Bloodlines. Amazing. I did try to play that on stream for a bit, but it was like, I don't know, it just didn't turn out to be a great streaming game, but this is pretty excellent to look at, and the storyline and everything is fun. That's cool though. Also, weirdly super relevant to like right now. Oh man, all the pandemic and like social discussion kind of stuff happening. Fantastic. Where am I going? That's the wrong direction. Except for the maps. I'm not very good at the maps. Do I want to embarrass myself in front of my new friend who also enjoys this game? I don't know, but I guess... Oh, I don't have any blood either. Jeez. And I am totally out of both serums. That's fantastic. I really hope people call you Nurse Hentai. You hide your weebiness from the in real life world. That's understandable. It's understandable. Alright, I might actually... What do I want to do? I guess I'm gonna go see if there's anybody else down there. Maybe I'll take on that guy, but I have like no blood right now and no serums, and I just got my ass handed to me twice. And I've gone the wrong direction again. Haven't I? Nope, wait. No, I haven't. The studio that made this was also supposed to make a werewolf. Oh. Really? Oh, that's kind of cool. I would be interested to see that. Well, you've got another Vampire the Masquerade game coming out soon, right?
Best stay back, sir.
I'll try it.
Weapons ready. We found one. Stop it! Let's pin it down.
Hold up. Hentai Prince Senpai, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry, it's very hard to look at chat while you do this. Like, combat is super fun, but it's also like very difficult. I'm kind of surprised I'm not dying yet, because I haven't been very good at this tonight. I fought Mary last week, and oh my god, I don't think I talked for like 20 minutes or however long it was. I kind of lost track, because that fight was intense. Yay, I did it! Yeah, they are keeping the whole Y thing in the game. That's awesome. I mean, the only thing about it is every time I talk about this game, I'm like, Vampyr. I am playing Vampyr tonight, because that's how I want to say it. Because it's got a Y. That'll be cool, though. I hope they actually do that, because I'd love to see the studio take on more supernatural creatures with, like, this amount of, like, depth and complexity. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Yep. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's see what we got. You don't hide your weebness at work, and it definitely gets you alienated. Oh, no. They're all like 30 to 40 years older than you anyway. It's not like they're gonna come over and play Smash. I get that. I get that. I definitely had my favorite type of dinosaur on my desk at work. And the guy who hired me came in one time and was like, oh, nice dinosaur. But I love Therizinosaurus. Thank you very much. How do I get into this house? How would you say my name since it has a Y? I mean, the Y comes after the R in your name, Bri, but just go Bri. How about that? Let's go with that. The story of this game is fantastic. So much depth. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, there's been a few points where I've kind of like lost the plot a little bit, but it's one of those games it's got a few flaws, you know, but the rest of the game is so good that I'm like, fuck it, it's charming. I can look past it. All right, let's see.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Gotta steal everything. Hold on. Gotta get as much medicinal ingredients as possible. As many medicinal ingredients, rather. I have a plushie of Fox McCloud, a plush of Link from Wind Waker, a Falco amiibo, a Piranha Plant plushie, a Hylian shield mug, a bunch of video game pins on my corkboard thingy, etc. I have a lot of stuffed animals on my desk for a 28-year-old man. There is no such thing as too many stuffed animals on your desk, regardless of who you are. I replayed it around 3 times total, but it's great. You enjoy it except for the combat, but you can't be that choosy. I see. And that's pretty cool that you played it 3 times and it's still. I mean, I plan on playing this again off stream and just like maybe being a slightly different character. So I'm playing as a very nice, polite British gentleman vampire right now because that's how I would do IRL. And also, I think it's interesting that way. If Dr. Jonathan Reed is like, the ills of society, no! As opposed to like, I'm gonna eat everybody. But on my desk at work, I had Therizinosaurus, I had Claptrap, I had a turret from Portal, I had a couple of Pokemon, a Bob-omb, a really cute Bob-omb that's sitting next to our CRT now. I had a couple of wrestling action figures because it was WWE. That's kind of required. That was always one of the funny things I found about that place, among many things. You only have a taco on your name badge. That's still pretty great. That's still pretty great. I mean, tacos are amazing, so hell yeah. Hospitals are not free real estate. Yeah, that makes sense. If you could do what you want, you'd have a picture of your waifu on your badge and have people call you senpai. That sounds alright to me. I mean, if I was in a hospital and I was dealing with something, I mean, probably not everyone, but if I was like in a hospital and really scared and some nice nurse came up to me and was like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. You can call me senpai. That would probably make me feel better just because I'd be like, oh, okay, we're gonna be like this. All right, cool. I will. Thank you, senpai. Just because, I don't know. Diffusing situations with things like that is very underrated, in my opinion. I do have a picture of my... Oh! What? I do have a picture of my waifu on my badge. It's hard to fit all of Katamari on the badge, though. He's so tall. I don't know what I expected. I can get you a special crop if you want. Keep it above board, though, Captain. Good.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Yeah, they really took out his eyes, didn't they? Yikes. On this desk, though, I have Pyro, I have Solid Snake, got like 3 Yoshis, and I have Andy Chavez, who is a plush Slenderman that I got when Katamari and I first started dating. I'm not a huge Minecraft fan, but I really like Andy. He's cute. That's pretty much it. He cute. And then a kaiju that I got on our honeymoon that I don't know what this kaiju is. It's our wedding kaiju, and I love it. So that's what it is.
His neck is broken. He was young.
I'm standing on him. I'm sorry.
Probably the sun.
It's like this here every night. Yes. Yes, it is. And it makes me happy. Because it's funny. Wait, is this a cabinet? Oh yeah, so it is. Mad cute? Yeah, I really like it. Makes me happy. We got it from this... There's this really cool toy store in New York City that just has like all of the cool things. You know, like all the really niche things that you can't really find in American stores typically. And like this amazing wall of blind boxes. Like I'm not normally a blind box person, but they had some really cool ones. Like Japanese ones and just really niche ones. That was fun. I will one day give the woman I love a kaiju. One day. I think that is a good goal to aspire to. I hope that you do. Someday. A whole ass Godzilla! You know it. Oh. Uh-oh.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Oh boy. Okay. Nope. So glad I have serums for this. So glad. Nope. Nope, that's not good. That's not good. Why am I draining? Okay. Yep. That's not good. Jeez. All right. He did. Yep. The soundtrack to this, yes, agreed. Amazing. Amazing. Elsa. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Hentai Prince. I feel like it's one of those things where sometimes I'm very good at this game, and then sometimes I'm abysmally bad at this game. And it really happens, like, it'll happen, both happen in the same night, and I don't know, maybe, I'm sure that's probably most people playing this, though. Hospital jokes on deck already. Alright, I guess that stuff I should just... Yeah, Eliza, hey. And... There we go. Yeah, get your face right up in there, Jonathan. I'm gonna avoid the vomit this time. I think that was probably my biggest problem. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of the way of that vomit. That's easier said than done. I have her cornered. I'm gonna, yep. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. I feel like I just don't talk during fights in this game. Because they're insanely difficult. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. I need serums. Jesus! Thank you, Pillar, for saving my life. I feel personally indebted to this Pillar. Thank you, Pillar.
I've never seen such a radical mutation.
Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that was dumb.
Disease's evolution.
Okay. Huh. Well, alright. She's one of the annoying ones to fight for sure. You just need to stun her and chomp her. Yeah, actually that would have been a good method. I feel like I do a lot of like the zip in and out and just like slowly pick kind of fighting in this game, which is fun because that's not normally how I end up doing things in games. I tend to be kind of run in and wreck house and then leave, but you can't really do that in this game or you will die. Dear Elsa, it's with the greatest joy that I confirm with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress: wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please, remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
All right. We did it. We did it, boys. We did it. I was saying earlier, one of the things I really enjoy about this game is, like, despite how ridiculously difficult some of the fights are, when you're done, it's like, I did it. I am a god! Because you feel pretty great about it. At least that's how I feel. Behold! Ladies and gentlemen. Witness me! I don't know why, but witness me has been one of my favorite things to say lately as an exclamation. Oh, hey, nope, bye. I don't feel like doing that right now. I need to heal up. All right, and on that note, I think it's probably time for me to sign off for the night. Hey, good timing. Got the 6 a.m. shift. Oof. Okay, yeah, definitely. And it's also getting a little late for me, and I have been without water for like an hour now, so I should probably go remedy that. Good night, Hentai Prince. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you here. I hope to see you in the future, so that we may talk about this game some more, because it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Yes, welcome to the Night Shift. Oh yeah, I just play horror. I feel like that's all I ever need to say about the Night Shift, but welcome. All right, guys, I'm gonna send you off to. I kind of want to see what Tank's up to tonight. So he's playing Cyberpunk, and I haven't really seen any of Cyberpunk. I feel like you guys probably have, but let's do it. Tanku is Danku. He sure is, Hooch. He sure is. All right, everybody, that's it from me. This has been the Night Shift with Respawn Machine. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a good time. I certainly did. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care, friends. Good night.